The content contained in this series and any written material associated with the series represent the opinions of Erica Cow. The content here is designed to support self-awareness and personal growth. It is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be interpreted as medical advice. In no way does listening, reading, emailing, or interacting on social media with this content establish a therapist-client relationship. If at any point during the practice you begin to feel overwhelmed, please pause the recording and take care of yourself. If you're experiencing significant emotional distress, I encourage you to seek support from a licensed mental health professional or another qualified healthcare provider. Welcome to the Relationship Within. I'm glad you're here. Find a comfortable position. You might choose to sit or lie down, whatever feels most supportive to you. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to gently close or simply soften your gaze, not focusing on anything in particular. There is no right or wrong way to practice mindfulness. The benefit is in the practice, not in doing it perfectly. This is simply an invitation to become aware. Take one slow, natural, intentional breath. Notice the support beneath you. Notice the space around you. And when you're ready, let's begin. Today's practice is an invitation to become curious about something else that quietly accompanies you every day, your thoughts. Our minds are constantly making sense of the world around us. They remember, they imagine, they solve problems, they prepare for the future, they revisit the past. And somewhere along the way, they begin telling stories about who we are, what other people think, and what might happen next. Often those stories move so quickly that we mistake them for facts. Today's practice isn't about stopping your thoughts. It's about learning to notice them before you automatically believe them. Bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the gentle rhythm of each inhale and each exhale. Allow yourself to arrive here. There is nothing you need to figure out. There is only this moment. Now simply notice your mind. You don't have to go looking for thoughts. They'll come on their own. Perhaps your mind wanders to something that happened earlier today or last week. Maybe your mind is already planning something for tomorrow or the week after. Perhaps you're wondering whether you're doing this practice correctly. Whatever thought appears, simply notice it. Imagine sitting beside a quiet stream. Each thought is like a leaf floating on the surface of the water. Some leaves drift slowly, others rush past. Some are easy to notice, others almost slip by unnoticed. You don't have to chase them, you don't have to stop them. You simply watch them come and you watch them go. Now begin to notice the different kinds of thoughts that appear. A memory, a worry, a plan, a judgment, a question, a hope, a fear. Each one arrives, stays for a while, and eventually gives way to another. No thought lasts forever. Maybe a thought will appear that feels especially convincing. I'm not enough. They must be upset with me. Nothing ever changes. Instead of arguing with the thought or trying to replace it, simply become curious. Quietly ask yourself, is this something I know to be true, or is this a story my mind is telling me right now? You don't have to answer immediately. Simply notice what happens when you create a little space. If you notice yourself getting caught up in a thought, notice the moment you become aware. That moment matters. You haven't done anything wrong. You've remembered. And every time you remember, you strengthen your ability to choose where your attention goes next. Every return is part of the practice. Now bring your attention back to your breath. Notice that your breathing continues whether your mind feels busy or quiet. Your breath reminds you that there is always something steady beneath the activity of your thoughts, something you can return to again and again. Notice yourself sitting here, breathing, thinking, aware. You're not trying to become someone without thoughts. You're learning to recognize that your thoughts are experiences that you have, not the entirety of who you are. As we bring this practice to a close, take one more slow, natural, intentional breath and exhale gently. Bring your awareness to the support beneath you and the space around you. Allow yourself to return to the present moment at your own pace. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Know that you can return to this place of connection with yourself at any time, wherever you are, whenever you need. As you move through the rest of your day, I invite you to notice when a thought feels absolutely true. Before following it, pause, take a slow breath, and ask yourself, is this a fact, or is this a story my mind is telling me right now? You don't have to judge the answer. Simply creating space between yourself and the thought is already an act of awareness. And even one moment of noticing is meaningful. Thank you for practicing with me today. Until next time, take care of the relationship within.